What's up, guys? Kyokai1994 here again to talk to you about anything. You guessed it, Dragon Ball. From Ball to Z and everything in between, I am back again to talk to you guys about Dragon Ball Super. And with the most recent actions from the last episode of Dragon Ball Super last week, we have a literal god of destruction with Toppo and a beast that is Jiren left on the field. And as long as Vegeta isn't eliminated, I feel that there may only be one real way to beat the Universe 11, and I feel like that's a team-up. And today I have a special guest to the channel for the very first time, a man with a great taste in intro music and a love for Zeno that I don't even think Zeno has for himself. My friend, Bryun. What's up, man? How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Kyokai1994?
Oh, I'm doing pretty well, man. You know, worked a long day, but now I get to do my favorite thing in the world, talk about something Dragon Ball related. And I'm going to have a link to Bryun's channel down in the description below. I want you guys to go check out his channel. He is going really, really strong. Some may say super strong.
Ultra Instinct
he's been
strong.
Just Ultra Instinct strong. He has just been pumping out content. He just made his channel, so it'd be definitely appreciated if you guys go over there, check out some stuff, and hit the sub button if you like it. But we are here today to talk about one thing that may happen to counteract the new power that we see from Universe 11, and that is fusion. Most likely, in all sincerity, it probably won't happen. It kind of seems that they are really trying to push away from doing it again, since they did introduce, you know, all of the retcon and everything with Vegito coming in the Fusion Zamasu arc. But personally, I would love to see this action taken for the tournament, but I kind of wanted to like dive into your thoughts, Bryun, about what you think Fusion can bring to the Tournament of Power, or just your thoughts on bringing Fusion back into the series.
Well, we saw Kefla come up with Fusion like not too long ago, and she was completely like, her power from Kale and Caulifla got like, she became Ultra Instinct level basically. And imagining Goku now with Ultra Instinct and Vegeta with this new blue thing that we don't really understand at all yet, but imagine him, those two combined. It's just gonna be, it would be maybe enough to beat Jiren, because like for some reason he is this cheat code impossible villain that I think he's probably done maybe 1% of strength. Like, it doesn't seem like he's even tried yet. He's like flexed the muscles to like deflect all his enemies across from him. And
no, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's just been like, you know, a power contest. He had, you know, the little bit of quote unquote rough times with the battle with Goku, but that was just, honestly, those were just a couple lucky shots. I know people are probably going to get upset about that, but
yeah, I love
the science, but I mean, he was surprised when, you know, Vegeta like actually dodged all his fists and hit him, but
I was surprised by that too.
And hit Vegeta a little bit harder, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we've seen the whole show. It's like, it's this thing where like, well, I'm losing 10% now, I'm only losing 50% now. So if you're in your 10% state, you can't really block or move as fast as you can your 100%. It's something we can't understand as humans, because we're always kind of like going like close to 100%. We don't like just have these modes we can switch between. It's not really that easy. But getting back on topic, which is Fusion for this, you know, Whis has mentioned throughout the series, like, oh, Goku and Vegeta, you guys have to team up and work together. That you can overcome anything. And now they're actually doing that in the way they're just fighting Jiren. But from what's coming up next, it looks like Vegeta's gonna stray off, maybe just leaving Goku to fight Jiren alone and help 17 fight Toppo, which, just going off the episode preview, I'm not sure about any of the spoilers or anything yet. But
yeah, I've been trying not to watch any of the spoilers.
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention much either.
But from that, man, that could be crazy. He could split off, and you know, we could still have 17 eliminated, and he has to go back to Goku, and then they're left. I mean, and if Frieza gets back up, you know, in a couple minutes, because what did they say? There's like 6 minutes left. So
yeah, 6 or less.
Hopefully Frieza gets back up and can join the fight, but he might just be out cold. But you know, 17 being eliminated would be a good possibility of this fusion thing happening, because now there's 2 against 2, and you know, you can't really brag and be all happy about pride. You know, kind of got to suck it up and be humble for your universe, since you know, it would be the end of the universe. But I know that this is going to be the more favorited of the two for most of the community, but that would be Vegito. I know a lot of people want to see that. I have some interest in seeing it, and I know you probably as well have a few thoughts on, what they may be able to better from the last time we were shown, since a lot of people were upset about the retcon of unlimited fusion to an hour, and then a lot of people were upset about how fast his power was actually drained, and that was against a merged god. So it's gonna be similar circumstances, because we do have a god and now we have a mortal. So it'd be really interesting to see Vegito in a powered up state, kind of trying to make his way through these two enemies. I don't know exactly what you feel about, Vegito.
Well, I like Vegito. I like Vegito, but like you said, we've seen him in Zamasu and he kind of tapered out. He didn't really perform very well. And then we already saw the Potara earrings get thrown into the ring. I can't remember which universe it was for, but I'm not talking about Universe 6 because they had him with them already. But it just kind of would seem cheap at this point to try to do that. And I can't really imagine the Supreme Kai and Beerus wanting to do that for some reason. It just seems weird. So having Vegito again, I just don't see it happening. And in order to counteract Jiren and Toppo, which assuming 17 gets knocked out and Frieza's still laying on the edge, I could see Goku teaching Vegeta the Metamoran fusion dance, and possibly we get to see Gogeta, which everyone would love to see, canonized in Dragon Ball Super in the same timeline as Dragon Ball Z and everything, because we've seen him in GT, we've seen him in the Fusion Reborn movie, but this would be the first time we actually see him fight, and it'd be in the last 2 episodes of Super or whatever. We see him fight against Jiren and Toppo, who are basically these indestructible forces. And
I think that would be a great way to actually end off Super, for the fact of I have this whole theory of when they bring the show back, if they ever do, that it's not going to be under the Dragon Ball Super banner. It's going to be under a new title.
Yeah, definitely.
But they can either retell the EOZ then, or they can just straight up do a time jump and we never get a retelling of EOZ.
Yeah, it'd be nice to not see it again. Just we know what happens. We don't. Because what are they going to do? I don't know. If they reanimate it, it feels like it's rewriting it, even if it's the same exact thing. Because in Dragon Ball Super...
Because they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it picture for picture. And that's been proven in Dragon Ball Super of them retelling other
exactly,
scenes.
That's what I was about to say.
It's not going to be amazing. So it would be really awesome, because I would say we're on the losing side of this argument, because most people like Vegito, I feel more. But I also would love to see Gogeta. He's my favorite fusion. I have loved Fusion Reborn for so long because of him, and I feel like it would be an homage to the movie, because we only have 6 minutes left of the tournament. Only a couple more episodes. I guess let's say a handful.
It's not many.
A handful of more episodes, and it'd be great to see Gogeta come and kick some butt for the last few minutes, since that's what he did at the end of Fusion Reborn. Last 10 minutes, just showed up and wiped house. It'd be fun to see Vegito do some of his moves, the actual Spirit Sword, or actually take out either Toppo or Jiren with the final Kamehameha. But
and get defused again.
Yeah, exactly right. Right after they win, they just defuse. I would honestly rather see the Stardust Breaker be used as a final for this tournament than anything else. It'd be cool to see something like the Big Bang Kamehameha, but I would really want to see the Stardust Breaker really just pull it out for them.
For those of us, not me, who don't know about who don't remember the Stardust Breaker, why don't you go over that and just let's refresh our minds.
The Stardust Breaker, or I know some people call it the Soul Punisher and stuff like that. It's what they used. Yeah, I guess it is they. It's what they used to eliminate Janemba. Yeah, I know, it's trying to find what pronoun I actually want to use for him. And it was an attack used that literally just basically it's like Hakai. That's what it is portrayed is like Hakai. So
Well, if it's like Hakai, Topo right now has a Hakai, so seeing two Hakais against each other, I think would be an awesome way to end up the show.
yeah, because it's a little bit different colorway, and then I guess it's not completely like killing the person because Janemba doesn't die from it because he still comes back as the regular Oni that he is, but the evil has been taken out of him. So it's something interesting that happens in the movie, and I can leave a scene or two or maybe some pictures or something so people can see as well. I don't know if you have any other thoughts or ideas of what they can do exactly with fusion for the end of the series, or if you think that they're just gonna not do it.
Let's see Goku fuse with Frieza.
Oh God, trying to teach him
What
to
would that
dance.
even look like? Frieza with hair.
I think the ultimate picture I've seen is Goku, his head on top of like Frieza's body, but Frieza's body is peach colored instead of white. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty great example.
Does Gokiza have those lines coming down from his eyes?
I think he
down his
does.
cheeks?
Yeah, I think he does.
I like those lines.
Gokiza. But I think that's where we're gonna take this fusion video out. I really hope that it's gonna happen. I want to see it happen. But you know how it is. They could possibly just pull another form out of one of their butts and ramp up the action to maximum. So
I really hope not that, just because
I
we've
know.
already gotten two new forms that might not even get explained by the end of the series, and our Ultra Instinct has enough explanation, I guess. But Vegeta's form, it kind of bugs me, just because
it's gonna
he
be
just gets
something
it, and no
weird.
one cares. It seems like
It's gonna be,
and they're not going to explain it.
But I really hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I really enjoyed you guys wasting the time to listen to us just ramble on about fusion for a little bit. I hope you guys got something out of it. Leave a comment down in the comment section below of who your favorite fusion is and why. I will do a later video just like actually dissecting the two fusions and talking about more points and everything. So stay tuned for that. I want you guys to hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video. You'll see more content like this or my video game playthroughs of Dokkan and soon Dragon Ball FighterZ. So it'll be really interesting, so stick around. And I'm going to have a link to Bryun's channel down in the description below. I want you guys to go check out his channel. But I wish you guys all a great day, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.